Over the past decade and a half, the music industry has witnessed remarkable debut albums that have introduced new artists to the world and significantly impacted the music landscape. In this video, we'll look at the biggest debut album of each year from 2010 to 2024. 2010. Doo-Wops and Hooligans by Bruno Mars. Bruno's debut album Doo-Wops and Hooligans was a game changer. Released in October 2010, it featured chart-topping singles like Just the Way You Are, Grenade, and The Lazy Song. His unique blend of pop, reggae, and R&B, along with his soulful voice and catchy melodies, made the album an instant hit. The album established him as a versatile and dynamic artist, paving the way for his continued success. It has now sold over 28 million units worldwide since its release. 2011. Plus by Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran's debut album Plus marked the arrival of a significant new talent in the music industry, featuring hits like The A-Team and Lego House. The album showcased Ed's songwriting prowess and distinctive voice. His blend of folk, pop, and acoustic elements resonated with a wide audience, leading to huge commercial success and critical acclaim. The album has now sold over 13 million units worldwide since its release. 2012. Born to Die by Lana Del Rey. Lana's Born to Die, released in January 2012, introduced her cinematic and melancholic sound to the world. It is not technically her first album, but it is her major label debut. With tracks like Video Games, Born to Die, and Summertime Sadness, the album's lush production with Lana's haunting vocals captivated listeners. Its unique blend of vintage glamour and modern pop solidified her status in the music industry. It has now accumulated more than 7.5 billion streams on Spotify. For this year, Channel Orange by Frank Ocean also deserves a mention. 2013. Pure Heroine by Lorde. At just 16 years old, Lorde released her debut Pure Heroine in September 2013. The album's minimalist production and introspective lyrics on hits like Royals and Teen captured the spirit of a generation. Lorde's unique sound and mature perspective on fame and modern life earned her critical acclaim and a strong fan base. The album has been very successful, selling more than 10.7 million units since its release. 2014. In the Lonely Hour by Sam Smith. Sam Smith's In the Lonely Hour, released in May 2014, was a deeply emotional and soulful debut, featuring hits like Stay With Me, Lay Me Down, and I'm Not the Only One. The album explored themes of love and heartbreak with raw vulnerability. Sam's powerful voice and heartfelt lyrics resonated globally, leading to multiple Grammy Awards, including one for Best New Artist. The album has now been streamed a total of 8.6 billion times on Spotify. 2015. Tidal by Meghan Trainor. Meghan Trainor's debut album Tidal was released in January 2015 and was marked by its retro pop sound and catchy hooks. Songs like All About That Bass, Lips Are Moving, and Dear Future Husband were commercial hits. Meghan's playful body-positive image and throwback style helped her stand out in the pop landscape of the time, and the album managed to sell more than 10.7 million units worldwide. 2016. Stoney by Post Malone. Post Malone's debut album Stoney, released in December 2016, introduced his unique blend of hip-hop, R&B, and rock, featuring hits like White Iverson, Congratulations, and Go Flex. The album showcased his versatile sound and hit-making abilities. The album was a commercial success, solidifying Posty's position in the music industry, selling more than 13.7 million units worldwide. 2017. Dua Lipa by Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa's self-titled debut album, released in June 2017, marked her emergence as a pop powerhouse. With hits like New Rules and IDGAF, the album featured catchy hooks with a strong, confident vocal performance. Her modern pop sound and empowering lyrics resonated with a global audience, earning her critical and commercial success. It is one of the most streamed albums of all time on Spotify, accumulating more than 12 billion streams. For 2017, Control by SZA also deserves a shout out. 2018, Goodbye and Good Riddance by Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD's debut album Goodbye and Good Riddance, released in May 2018, became a defining project in the emo rap genre, with hits like Lucid Dreams and All Girls Are the Same. The album's melodic flow resonated with listeners and became one of the biggest albums of the SoundCloud rap era. Juice WRLD's talent for blending hip-hop with punk and emo influences made him a standout artist, as the album has been streamed more than 9 billion times on Spotify. Cardi B's debut Invasion of Privacy was also huge in 2018. 2019, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go by Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish's debut album, released in March 2019, revolutionized the pop music scene with its dark and minimalist production and Billie's haunting vocals. The album featured hits like Bad Guy, Bury a Friend, and When the Party's Over. Billie's unique sound earned her critical acclaim and a sweeping victory at the Grammy Awards. The album is now one of the most streamed albums of all time, with more than 11 billion streams on Spotify. 2020, The Album by Blackpink. Blackpink's debut studio album, The Album, released in October 2020, marked a significant moment in K-pop history, featuring international hits like How You Like That, Ice Cream with Selena Gomez, and Lovesick Girls. The album showcased the group's dynamic style and global appeal. It was a commercial success, selling more than 9 million units worldwide, solidifying Blackpink's status as global superstars. For 2020, Pop Smoke's posthumous debut album was also huge. 2021, Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. Olivia's debut album Sour, released in May 2021, took the world by storm. The album, featuring breakout hits like Driver's License, Good For You, and Deja Vu, captured the angst and emotions of teenage life with raw honesty. Olivia's songwriting and vocal abilities resonated with a generation, making Sour a critical and commercial success, being streamed more than 12 billion times on Spotify. 2022, I Used to Think I Could Fly by Tate McRae. 2022 was a dry year for debut albums, but Tate McRae's first album, I Used to Think I Could Fly, released in May 2022, showcased her talent as a rising superstar. With a fun dance pop sound, with tracks like Feel Like Shit and She's All I Wanna Be, highlighted her potential to become huge. The album received critical acclaim and has been streamed more than 1 billion times on Spotify. 2023, Golden by Jungkook. Jungkook, a member of the global sensation BTS, released his highly anticipated solo debut Golden in November 2023, featuring hits like Seven and Standing Next to You. The album showcased Jungkook's versatility as an artist, blending pop, R&B, and electronic elements. Golden was a commercial success, highlighting Jungkook's potential as a solo artist. The album has been streamed more than 3.5 billion times on Spotify. 2024, Fireworks and Rollerblades by Benson Boone. Benson Boone's debut album Fireworks and Rollerblades, released in April 2024, introduced him as a promising new voice in pop music, propelled by his huge hit Beautiful Things. It quickly gained traction, making Benson one of the breakout stars of the year. It has sold more than 552,000 units just in the US since its release.